Chag Sameach and an early Shabbat Shalom. For this week's A Little Something for Shabbat, I wanted to share with you a teaching related to light and the meaning of light as it relates to this holiday season. See, the week-long Passover holiday is flanked by the presence of light. It's bookended by candlelight, each one representing a different form of memory. The night before Passover, we welcome in the holiday with the tiniest bits of light, illuminating our darkest homes as we search for the chametz, last bits of crumbs. After our rigorous process of cleaning, we look for these, actually more today, the strategically placed 10 pieces of bread. And we go around our house with the candle and with the feather and with the spoon, and we inspect each and every room in our home, and we think about, by this candlelight, we remember, we reflect upon the year that passed and what kind of chametz, a feeling of chametz took place in each of those rooms within our house. Where did we maybe take up too much room? Where were we a little too puffed up? Where did we see a little bit too much ego? And as we eradicate these pieces of bread, we eradicate with that, right, the spirit of the chametz stick that was in the home over the course of the past year. We remember and then we eliminate. We sweep those last bits of chametz by candlelight into the bag and we burn it so that we don't ever have to think about it or see it again. Now we come to the end of the holiday and we see a different kind of light. 7 days later, if you are in Eretz Yisrael, or 8 days later, if you are in the diaspora, and we recite the Yizkor prayer. On the 8th day, lighting our Yizkor candles and our Yartzeit candles, and we remember our loved ones who have passed from this world. The candle signifies their neshamas. We remember their legacy, we remember their love, and we remember the lessons that they imparted to us in life. We barely have a chance to recover from all of that light of Passover when we enter into Shabbat, just a few days away. And Shabbat also is flanked by lights. No sooner have the Passover dishes been put away, and here we are lighting the lights of Shabbat with our familiar candles, ushering in time that is sacred by these beautiful flames and through prayer and through joyous song. And after 25 hours or so of rest, we pull out another candle, this time the braided candle of Havdalah. The representation, intermixing sacred time with regular time, welcoming a new week that begins with the residue of Shabbat, the residue of holiness, and we bring that holiness into the week ahead. Now finally, another kind of candle that we will see that we will light this coming week, and that is the light of the 6 million. On Yom HaShoah, which begins Monday night into Tuesday, we remember the 6 million who perished in the Holocaust. On Yom HaShoah, we reflect with the lights of 6 candles on the darkest period of modern history, a time that has never fully passed. The Yartzeit lights that we light remind us to keep the memory of our loved ones, of our people alive, reminding us of our obligation to create meaning out of memory, to live our lives as a blessing, and to be the light unto the nations for the sake of those who no longer can. My blessing for us as we light all of these lights in this season, from the light of Passover freedom to the light of sacred Sabbath to the light of the cherished memories of Yizkor to the light of truth and responsibility born out of Yom HaShoah. I ask that we infuse our very beings with that message of light, reminding ourselves to be illuminators in the darkness of the world, to live a life of passion and compassion, and finally to lift our light, to lift our eyes, to see the lights burning in each other's eyes. Wishing you all a time of light, a time of joy, a time of memory, a time of peace. And let us say Amen. Lehitraot.